Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Now, I got a chance to watch Latasha Scott from the group Escape live today, where she was crying, pouring out her feelings regarding her fallout with her sister Tamika Scott and her group Escape. And she was basically reaching out to apologize to her sister and to her group mates. And she stated that she was looking for someone to reach out to her to say it's going to be okay. She's not perfect. It's going to it's going to be all right. And she stated that she needed some help. And she was speaking about mental health is real. And she wanted to know what would it take. She apologized to Tiny, stating that she always viewed Tiny as family, Tiny's family as her family, and Tiny was always the fixer of the group. And Tiny was one of the people that pushed her into doing her gospel album. So she wanted to apologize to Tiny. She stated that if she knew that Candy was hurt, she would have apologized, or, they could have had a conversation. And I'm like, I thought that you and Candy had this turmoil relationship for a number of years, since it goes way back to when y'all were teenagers. Y'all are fully grown now with grown kids. What do you mean if you had known? You did know. Y'all had several conversations where it was expressed both of y'all feelings. So I believe you knew where she stood and you knew where she stood. So what do you mean by if you had known? You did know. But you still got yourself online and made fun of Candy and Tiny. And you said that Tiny had your back. She was family. So if you would go that low to do this to someone that you feel is your family, then everything that you did to Candy, you meant to do it. But I applaud you for, apologizing. But when you apologize, you have to be true about apologizing, true about what you're apologizing for. You want to know how do you make it right? This is how you make it right. First, you got to start with truth. And then everything else can start to be repaired. She went on to apologize to her mother for how her mother is being portrayed, because she said her mother never asked to be a part of the madness, and her mom was the only one there. But my thing is, your mom wanted to be a part of the madness because your mom took sides. And the backlash that your mom is getting, your mom created that backlash because she was the one that was on that show. First of all, calling Tamika a liar. And if you don't know anything about the situation, then you should never jump to judgment and call somebody a liar. Both of y'all are her daughters. She should have never taken your side. She should have never taken favor over you against her other daughter. So that's why your mama is being portrayed the way she's being portrayed. And your mom, she wants the madness. She wants the smoke because Like she said, she's the fifth member of the group. So she want all the smoke that Escape getting. So for you apologizing to your mom for putting your mom in this situation, your mom put herself in this situation. Yes, you probably took more things. You explained things differently to your mom than the way they actually happened to actually have your mom on your side. But at the same time, your mom is just that, your mom, and your mom should be smart enough to say, wait a minute, let me get both of these ladies here together, and so they can speak this out and not already be decided before y'all even arrive who's lying, who's jealous, or anything like that. Your mom is completely wrong. And she keeps saying she don't know anything about her sister's money. And she didn't take it. She said she just now finding out about this supposedly money being stolen. And she said she got receipts as well. But did you show them? And I understand you if you do have receipts, you probably didn't want to show them because, as you state, you don't like to get on social media. You don't want to play your stuff out in the limelight, as you say. But Tamika has already showed all the receipts, in which she only showed them receipts because you stated if you got receipts, show them. So she took you at your word and she showed her receipts. So why didn't you show yours? If you really want to be portrayed as this innocent victim, then show your hand just like your sister showed hers, because your sister got some strong receipts. So again, you want to know how to make it right? You got to start with the truth. You can't just ask for forgiveness and it's given. You have to actually do the work to get the forgiveness. She was apologizing to everyone from her father, her grandmother, Motown, Capitol Records, the gospel community, and she wants her sister back. She said she apologized for overlooking things, not seeing things, and I'm like, again, you are apologizing only because people are starting to see you for who you are. See, before, when, it was just rumored that you and Candy had fallen out and y'all really didn't get along, it was okay because nobody really knew what the issue was. Especially, us common folk didn't know what the issue was. Probably other people close to y'all knew what the issue was, but us common folk really didn't know. And so now that you're being viewed amongst this huge audience, and you're getting so much backlash for what you did, how you portrayed yourself, your attitude, it's all becoming too much for you. So again, if you want to make it right, you got to start with the truth. Start with self and admitting what you did, and pay your sister her money back, and apologize to your sister for taking the money, first of all, for stealing her identity, defaming her, calling her a liar, trying to make her look crazy. And you need to give her tape back and stop trying to blackmail her, or allow your husband to blackmail her. And then you can start to trying to at least move forward. You can't continue to be a bully on the back end, but on the out loud you trying to ask for forgiveness. It doesn't work both ways. She spoke about her marriage, stating that, she's seen everything, she done heard everything, and she know everything. She said she ain't dumb, and she was never abused. She's not stupid. It's just love. And she admitted, allegedly, to having an open marriage. She said they ain't perfect, but they in love. And I'm like, lady, what? When did you realize that you were in an open marriage? When the other women started reaching out to you, telling you that they messing around with your husband? Or was it when the side chick did the interview with Tasha K and dropped 5 years of receipts? And so you went to your husband and said, okay, Edward Bivens, tell me the real. And so y'all had to concoct this open marriage story so you wouldn't look as foolish as you are. But I can tell you, nobody is judging you on the side. At least I'm not. I'm not judging you on the side chick, because I believe she's totally wrong. That's her wrong and Rocky's wrong. They have to right them wrongs. But you playing along with it, going along with the story so you don't look foolish for staying with your husband, you did what you wanted to do. And if y'all work through things, then that's fine. But don't get on here trying to play in our face, lying to us, telling us, oh, we had an open marriage. Girl, get out of here. Goodbye. Because in order for you to truly be able to heal, you're going to have to be honest with yourself and admit the part that you played in everything. The demise, the demise of Escape, your solo career way back when, why it never took off the way you wanted it to, your fallout with Tamika, the money you stole. You need to admit to everything, and you need to admit not to us but to yourself the truth about your marriage. You know doggone well you weren't in no open marriage. I just don't believe that. Who in their right mind gives their husband a cheating pass? You should not let the stress of him cheating fall back on you, and you taking the blame, trying to clear him by saying, oh, we were in open marriage. That's just not right. And when you talk about mental health, all of this plays a part in your mental health. And I'm rooting for you and your sister to get the healing that y'all need to one day come back together as sisters, as Escape. But you cannot allow your husband to escape his part. You're still covering for him. And he played a part in all of this. He did half the damage to your mental health. You did part of it because you allowed it. You allowed him to do it. So, again, I'm rooting for you. And hopefully you will deal with the real situations and everything will start to move in the right direction once you start to be truthful to yourself and who you are and admit exactly what happened. This is just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.